Okay, I'm gonna do a quick video on setting up the taggers, updating the taggers. I'm gonna flasher here. So I'm gonna do an update now. All of these are already updated to the more recent firmware, and so I'm gonna get them all updated again, just as a test to show if we can update them all at the same time. So I'm gonna go ahead and scroll on down to the Wi-Fi credentials, and the first thing you want to do is make sure that if you're using if you haven't done the Wi-Fi credentials on the new firmware, you do so. So you type in the Wi-Fi credentials, and then once you get the Wi-Fi credentials, it sends it to all the taggers, and they get them. Then you're going to press Enable Tagger OTA. And all of them receive the command. They change colors. That's good. I always do like a team color selection first.
Connected to server. Connected to server. New firmware version.
So I always do a team color first, so that they're all the same color before I send something like this, to make sure that they all get the signal and they're all the same color. And so when I send the signal, they all connect to the Wi-Fi, and they start doing the update. Once it's done, you'll start hearing them all confirm, just like you just did. It connects to the server. It finds if there's firmware or not to be updated. If it does, it starts downloading it. And as you notice, then it notifies you once the upgrade's completed. Okay, once that's done, you want to double check and make sure none of them are missed, because for some reason I can't get these things to change color once they're updated. So I always just go, I'm just going back to the main settings and going back to team selections again. If these taggers are still in update mode, then they will not change color, because they're not listening to the controller, the ESP32 that's, you know, working as our controller here with the tablet. So I'm going to go to our team. I'm going to change the team to human or health. And you see I've got one right there that changed a weird color. Not sure why. It should have turned red. And then the rest of them all turned red. So let's double check and make sure. I'm going to go to blue team now. Bravo team. So he went to blue. So he's online. He just doesn't know how to listen properly.
Alpha team.
Yeah, he's being weird. See this one too? I don't know, but the headsets are red, but I'm not sure why they're
Bravo team.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's just being dumb. It is what it is. Maybe it's the game mode setting that makes it go a different color. But anyway, so looks like they all updated. That's great. If they didn't update and there was one that was stuck in firmware updates, and then all you have to do is power cycle it. Let's pretend this one didn't update, just to troubleshoot, right? You'd power cycle it off and on, and it'll connect to the Wi-Fi once it starts up, as long as your Wi-Fi credentials are entered correctly. If it doesn't work, then give it 1 minute. If it doesn't upload or update in 1 minute, turn it off, turn it back on again. You can do this 3 times, essentially. Turn it off, turn it on. The third time you turn it off and turn it on, it exits the update mode, and it goes back to regular game mode, and then you can control it off with the controller. So if you need to fix the Wi-Fi or resend the Wi-Fi to it, you can, and it'll work just fine that way. If you wanted to just update one tagger and you've got them all on, you don't have to go off and turn them all off. You don't. I don't think so anyway. I would think that, I'll double check. Let's say we're going to do number 4. So I'm going to go to player team selector number 4. Okay, all the guns went black except for player number 4. And I don't know if this will work or not, but we'll see if I can update just that one. No, never mind. Yeah, so you got to turn them all off. It is what it is. And now they're all going to go up.
Connected to server. Connected to server. Found a new firmware version.
And I have the firmware on the web server right now as the incorrect firmware. That way it just keeps on updating, so I can do the testing here. That's why it's allowing to do it. But yeah, I'll do this process again. Let's see if we can get one not to work. That would be cool. And I can show you how I troubleshoot that. Just another 10, 15 seconds.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Okay. So I've got a bunch of them that are done. We're going to go and change the team selection again. Let's go. Team. Make them all Charlie team.
Charlie team. Upgrade complete.
That one didn't get it, but it was late. So those are all turned yellow. So they all went to Charlie team except for this guy. Right. That's okay. He didn't go, so we're just going to resend the last setting. Boop.
Charlie
And
team.
he's back to Charlie team. Nobody else listened, if you noticed that. I don't know if you heard the echo or not, but whenever one player misses a command, you can hit that resend last setting button, and it'll get it that one caught up to the rest. Yeah, you don't have to have everybody on the same page every time. Just to be aware, because I do resend the settings for the game. Once you hit the start game button, it resends them all again. So that's kind of nice, in case somebody missed it. You don't have to sit there and mess around with it all the time. But that's pretty much how it works.